back, ladies and gentlemen, damsels and dingbats, to another episode of Medieval Dynasty. It is the first day of autumn, aka fall, which means time for me to harvest my fields. Good morning, Lady Lorelei. Wait a minute. Oh, it's back in town. Okay, I was gonna say, I've got another quest already. Alright, now if I remember correctly, I should just be able to harvest these by hand. The beetroots, at least. Yes, for the beetroots. Now, what about the onions? Are the onions even still here? No, the onions are not here. So, the question we asked earlier, in the last episode, was, if you leave a crop in the field too long, will they remain for harvest, or will they go bad? And we planted the onions in the spring. They were ready for harvest in the summer, and they are gone in the fall. They're just gone. As a matter of fact, it looks like I need to completely refertilize this entire section of the field. So we want to make sure from now on that when the crop is ready, the crop gets taken out of the field. The fact that certain crops need to be planted and harvested during certain seasons means I may have an opportunity at some point in the future to not necessarily rotate my crops, but I can plant these. Well, maybe not. I can plant onions in the spring, harvest them in the summer. Maybe there will be something I can plant in the summer and harvest in the fall. Be something to look into. That way I'm getting twice the crops out of the same field. I'll have basically 2 grow seasons in one. But I'm not really that invested in the whole farming thing right now. Like, it's just something I can do. I can set it out in the spring and forget about it, go about doing other things, and then basically come collect a passive income at the end of the season. Now, I'm probably going to keep some of these in food storage for the winter. I don't exactly know how nutritious they are, but if the last 2 winters have been any indication, I've cut it close on food both winters that we've been in the game so far, and I don't want to do that this year. I want to run around and see if I can't find some mushrooms, and I don't know if the berries are still around. I probably should have collected some of them earlier. But they kind of, them sugary berries tend to, well, at least in real life, they don't have a very long expiration date. So I don't know if my food storage is necessarily chilled in any way. I don't imagine how it would be, considering it's the medieval times. But I did just find a mushroom, so that's telling me that I can at least run around and get some mushrooms. So today's plan, I have 2 things on my agenda today. One, I would like very much to run around and collect as much food as I can for food storage. This is my house. And 2, I was joking around the other day when I said, hey, I'd like to get some lighting out here. And then I found that, let's put half of these in here. We'll sell the other half, roughly. And then, I wanted to put lights outside so I could see, and I was just kind of joking around. I wasn't being serious. But then, as I was unlocking things the other day, in the other episode with you guys, I realized that there are actually standing torches that I can learn how to make, and that would definitely solve the lighting problem. And I'm outside at night a lot more than I probably should be, but I gotta get shit done. And if I can see what I'm doing without having to pack a torch around all the time, at least in town, near my house, that would be great. That would be very, very, very great. I also learned that, I put 2 and 2 together. I was going back and watching some of the episodes I've made, just to make sure there wasn't any last-minute editing I needed to do before I started uploading them. And poisoning from the food. I noticed earlier in the season that some of these mushrooms were poisonous. Like, I kept poisoning myself. And the unripe berries. And I threw away a perfectly good roach fish because I didn't realize that the poison was simply that I needed to cook it. And I think that's actually what the deal is there are foods that you cannot eat unless they are cooked. So what I'm going to do, I'm in full-on gathering mode right now, by the way. I'm going to go ahead and collect everything I can. And we will... I mean, I don't have a lot of recipes for some of this stuff, but I'm going to store it anyway. Because it's possible a lot of this stuff will lose its poisonous quality once it's cooked. So we'll take a look at that. Right now, I'm just harvesting random crap on the way into town to sell my beets. But, like I said, I think I'm gonna run around and collect some vegetables, or some mushrooms, and maybe some logs for some bulls. I would like to unlock a couple things. But, yeah, I'm mainly working on food storage today, so I'm going to go ahead and cut forward to the point where I've been doing that for a while, and unless something else interesting pops up before then, I should have a lot of food collected. Sold my beets. Didn't get a whole lot of money from it, but I was able to get a few bowls of porridge, and I saved a little bit of the money back towards unlocking something. Now, if I remember correctly, those standing torches alone were like 500. Where were those? 800. Yikes. Okay. Type of light source lights up automatically in the evening. Yes, I really want... Oh, but I need linen fabric and linen thread. Yikes. Alright, so I'm probably gonna have to rethink the forge. Maybe I could just make up a crap load of shovels and throw them in storage, because that's the only reason I really built the forge, was for the shovels. So, if I make a bunch of shovels and put them in storage, I can get rid of the forge and get the weaver's hut, or whatever it's called, and then I should be able to start making some of the stuff I need for the fishing nets and shit like that. For now, I need to talk to Alwyn. It looks like Alwyn has a quest, but I'm not really sure where Alwyn is. Looks like he's back here practicing on his archery target. Well, he's back here staring at the water again. He just likes to stand here and stare off into the distance. Not exactly sure. Am I shrinking, or is he just getting taller? I'd almost think he was staring at my house, but I know better. He's staring at the village across the way. Anyway, Alwyn, hey, what's up? How's your practice? Bet I can beat you now. Oh, confident. All right. I'll take the bet. How much? 100 coins. You got 3 shots. The one who gets more points wins. You take it? Sure, but can you afford to lose 3? I mean, I'm not trying to be cocky here, but in case I win, can you really afford to lose the 3 coins? What's my range? I was not paying that much attention. 20 meters. Okay, so from the 20-meter plant, where the hell did that go? That's right here, I believe. 3 shots. Okay. Suppose I should probably make this count. That's 100 coin. Are you really sure you want to be doing this in autumn, Alwyn? I mean, this is awful close to winter. I mean, my bow's getting wore down. I'm probably gonna want to get a new bow eventually. 100 coins would help. Come on, go up. There. Accuracy's not great. One more shot. Make this one count. Just above the target. And back to the right. Release. Ah, that one sucked. Alright, give me my arrows. But that wasn't horrible. That last one sucked. But those two were pretty good. Now, if you pull a Robin Hood on me, buddy, I got questions. Hi, well, that didn't work out as planned. You can try again if you want. The conditions remain the same. What? Woo! Alright, well, there went 100 coins, so I'm going back to work. I don't want to take that quest again right now. I'm not this close to winter. Maybe spring when I have a little bit of money and a little bit of leeway. Right now I'm trying to collect money and food and all that because Lady Lorelei and I have to get through the winter, my boy. We have to get through the winter, so back to collecting said food and maybe a couple logs to replace that 100 coins I so cockily threw away. Spent the day running around collecting mushrooms and got a little bit of meat from a couple deer. I spiked a roach and I'm going to be cleaning that out pretty soon. I did confirm that the berries are in fact gone. That's unfortunate because I didn't have enough forethought to collect any of those before they went away. So what I'm going to do right now, hopefully, I'm going to keep working through the rest of fall to collect as much food to put in our storage as possible. As you can see, we have a considerable number of beetroots, lots of mushrooms, we have some meat we can cook up. I'm going to wait till it gets down to about 25% and see if I can cook it then and see if it'll reset the freshness. See if I can turn 25% meat into 100% roasted meat. That would be a way to kind of extend our food a little bit. I got some rot in here I need to put in the barn. But yeah, I'm going to continue collecting food resources. In the morning, I'm going to try and focus a little more on fishing because that's going to be the most bang for our buck, I think. And I want to unlock those lights just so that it brightens things up out here a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty much the progress I have made on it so far. So once I get to town and sell some of this stuff off, I had to make some more arrows because I ran out of arrows during a hunt. That was annoying. But I'm going to see how much money I can make from this and that, the whatnots. And yes, I found some rot in the woods, by the way. I don't know what that was all about. There was just rot laying on the ground, so I picked it up and brought it home. But yeah, Lorelei is... every time I tell her I want to say something beautiful to her, oh, well, she's going to let me do it this time just to make a liar out of me. Amazing dress. She likes it when I compliment her dress. She doesn't like that. Haven't tried that. She's either or. Okay, so she really likes it when you compliment her clothes. The rest of it, I'm not gonna bother with. Unless I can just, genuinely just talk to her. Her moods come up 1%. Yeah, apparently she's still pissed off about being left out in the cold for so long. She likes talking about the robes, clothing in general. She loves clothing. So I think when I get the weaving thing up, I might make her a tailor. Because she loves to craft, and she loves talking about clothes. And maybe those are very strong hints that I should make her a tailor. But at any rate, I'm going to go ahead and keep doing that thing that I do. And I will be back with you when I've got some news. Took a bunch of stuff into town and sold it, made a little bit of coin. Nowhere near enough to unlock those lights yet, those torches. We're sitting at 513 coin. I did a little fishing on the way back, got myself a perch and a pike and another roach. Kind of hard to fish in the rain. It's really hard to see the fish for the spear fishing. So I'm gonna wait maybe until tomorrow. Hopefully the rain will stop. For now, I have a suspicion I know how to use this table. Now that I have the fish, I can use this table to get meat from said fishies. And that would be why the last time we had this roach, it wouldn't let me cook it. It said it was poisonous. And I have to assume that's because I didn't have any means of preparing it properly. And I think it was the perch. We got a perch as well. We were able to just cook that over the fire. Apparently you can't do that with roaches. So, but now I have fish meat that I can cook, and I am going to go ahead and cook that up because I don't want to leave that in the storage uncooked for too long. Another idea that I had no, I don't want to sleep. What am I doing? I thought it would actually probably be a good idea to actually end up getting that that mine or whatever it was where they collect the salt, because then I can start salting my meat and hopefully that'll make it last longer. But again, that's something else I'm gonna need more building space for. So I think I am going to go ahead and get rid of the smithy after I make a bunch of shovels, and I'm gonna put up the tailoring thing and see what I can make. If I can at least make the thread or that I need for the fishing nets, that would be handy. Unfortunately, something tells me I'm gonna need to grow crops for that. Man, I don't know why I got the hiccups right now. Anyway, let me go ahead and throw this food in here and make up a bunch of shovels. I will knock down the smithy for now, and then we will put up the sewery or whatever they call it, and we will see what we have available with that. Good morning. Rain has stopped. Beautiful day for fishing. So that's what I plan on doing today. We have knocked down the forge and put in the whatever the hell this is called. I forget. It is called a sewing hut. So we have a loom. We can craft linen fabric and wool fabric. And we have a spinning wheel. We can craft linen thread from flax stalks and wool. And a tailoring table. We can craft all kinds of goodies. Sewing various clothes. And backpacks and pouches and mount stuff. Miscellaneous. Water skins, bags. Alright, so good stuff. That means we're going to need to invest in flax and wool. So that's a thing we're gonna need to do. I'm not sure how much that's gonna run or what the growing season is on that, but I'm gonna go do some fishing. While I'm out fishing, I'll do a little bit of research on the subject. And maybe I can go procure some seeds for next season, find out when the grow cycle is, and maybe we can get our little sewing hut up and running and give Lorelei a job she actually enjoys, and we will see what happens. We'll see what happens. Right now, though, I'm still in gearing up for winter mode. We don't have a lot of time left, maybe a day or two tops. So I'm going to go get as many fish in our bin as I can. Well, unfortunately, I done used up my fishing spear, my one and only fishing spear. I did okay. I guess. I got 2 perch and 5 pike before it wore out and broke on me. So now it looks like my only option for fish in the future are the fishing nets. And I do not have the materials to make my own linen thread for the nets. So I'm running over to Denica right now to talk to the tailor over there, see what her prices are, and see if we can't at least gather some of the thread that we need to get some nets out next spring. I don't know if you can fish during the winter, but I mean, I guess we can try. But definitely I want to have some nets out next spring because I like a fish. Fish. Alright, I just got done speaking to Matilda here in Denica, and it just so happens I had exactly enough money to afford 1 fish net. Or enough thread to get 1 fish net. So we will at least have that. Now while I'm here, wasn't there a gal I was cheering up other than Lorelei? I don't remember. I know I don't seem to see anybody get goats here. I don't know how many times I've been here and seen those goats, and it's just now dawning on me that I can buy goats. I'm not interested in the livestock right yet. It will be something we look at in the future. But right now, like I said, I want to get the fishing squared away. Obviously, I'm not going to be getting my torches up right now. Not unless I can make a lot of bowls during the winter. I'm not seeing... There was another gal here who was single, and I could have recruited her to come live with us. But I'm not seeing her at the moment. So I'm not really going to worry about it. I'm going to go ahead and head back to the place, get this fishing net put together, and see if I can't get it out and get some last minute fish. I also have these fish that I did catch that I need to prepare and get in the food storage. So I guess we're going to pull the whole off. See you when we get there, bit. Yay. It's winter again. I know what that means. Bowls! Spend all winter making bowls. First, though, I want to get my fish prepped, cooked, and put away for the winter. That way we have it to eat. And then I think I'm going to store my fishing net till spring. I mean, the water doesn't look frozen. I probably could get more fish. But I found out it does, in fact, act like a trap, an animal trap. And it can only be used 3 times before it breaks. Now, that's 6 linen thread. And I believe I paid like 70 coins per thread. That's an expensive freaking trap. So we're going to want to start growing something different next spring. I mean, I got a lot of beet seeds from my last beet harvest, so we will have the beets, but I might want to start a second field because yeah, we're gonna need that for the sowing and the stuff. Now, I also, like I said, this winter I'm probably gonna spend the whole winter making bowls because I don't have any money right now, and I have taxes coming up in the spring. I literally have 21 coins, so I'm going to be probably doing a lot of stuff during the winter that I don't record simply because, you know, repetition. You've seen me do that. Hopefully some of these trees grow back in the spring. I have a gal in our home village here that I'm talking to. I'm trying to butter her up a little bit. Maybe she can, maybe next spring or summer, I will have her reputation or whatnot up high enough that I can get a friend here for Lorelei to visit with. Nice Princess Leia buns this morning, Lorelei. But anyway, Is there anything I want to do last sec? Oh yeah, I need to cook this fish. I need to get this fish cooked up. I have no idea how long it will last raw. And it's a good amount of fish. I mean, we should not have food problems this winter. Got some meat stored up, roasted meat. Got this fish meat going in. I kept half of the beet crop. Found a bag full or two of mushrooms. So we should be good on food. I've got Lorelei's firewood stocked up. She should have enough for the winter. If not, it's no problem to go out and cut down a couple trees. I'm going to be doing that all winter anyway. I'm going to be hauling a lot of logs back to the place for the cups. I'm going to actually see if I can find something that's a little more profitable. Or not the cups, the bowls. I've been making bowls for so long. I never stopped to consider maybe there was something else I could make that might be worth a little bit more money. So we'll take a look into that. Yeah, other than that, that's pretty much all I'm going to be doing this winter is trying to get the money for taxes. And next season, I want to get I need to get some more fertilizer so I can re-fertilize the field. If anything, we'll have another harvest of beets. But I would like to start focusing my crops on something that will more benefit the sowing hut. Yeah, well, we got things we can do. I'm just gonna we're back in the survival mode, getting through winter. But for now, we are pretty much out of time for this video. This one may be, well, we have some that are longer and some that are shorter. I try to keep them around the half-hour mark, but if this one isn't quite that, I'm sure you'll understand. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Oh, that's something else I need to do. I need to go out. I need to save up enough money to go replace my recurve because it's getting pretty busted up. But we'll take care of that when the time comes. For now, though, as always, I have been your host, Tim Renevion, saying stay safe, have fun. I'm out.